Hello everyone. I'm going to start disassembling this computer here. So I'm going to set you up. Hopefully you'll be able to see the camera to where this is a motherboard that got damaged. I'd showed it before. This has kind of upside down. I don't mean to do that to you, but what we're going to do is we're going to take the heat sinks off. I think this is zoomed out. Let me see if we can get you a better angle here. So you can see the damage on the board here. I've showed this before, but what we're going to do is use my small screwdriver here. I'm going to take out all these heatsink screws. Need to get a little can to put them in. I'm going to save the heat sinks because I have two more boards, so I could keep one set clean. These might be bent a little bit. I have to get my jig out to lay it down on. It's a true flat piece of aluminum I use when I build slot car chassis. There's two on this other one. This fan housing got damaged, but I might be able to 3D print one or get another one. These boards are on eBay, whether they're working or for parts, so people they're always selling whatever they can sell. Thought about selling some of my vintage boards, but about the only thing I've ever sold on eBay was an old iMac years ago. Did a good bit of work for a guy, and he gave it to me. It had a bad CD-ROM, and I guess the guy's kid jammed something in it. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember, but I repaired the CD-ROM part, and he wanted the hard drive, so I gave him the hard drive back. But at the time, I didn't mess with too many Macs, and I didn't have any software, but the person that bought it, I'd talked to him in email. Basically, all it needed was a hard drive and an OS install, which is what I assumed, but someone had jammed the CD-ROM, I guess maybe one of the kids, trying to get, this is the heat sink I took off. It still looks flat. It's got the compound all over it, so I need to go get my rubbing alcohol and clean that off. This is the part of the fan shroud that it looks like it's broke, but I could probably glue it. Then this one has the thermal pad. I don't have any of that. I need to order some to replace this, but it might be okay, maybe. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But this is the cooler for the MOSFETs for the CPU here. About the only other thing I'll save off of this would be some of the other components. The CPU, obviously, but I can use that. This is an i7. I don't think it was damaged at all. I mean, the board's damaged. There's kind of a spot on the corner there. You see, it's not the light glaring. There's like, I don't know if that's a burnt spot or not. I don't see anything on the CPU. So it's the gold pins on the underside. Here's the CPU if you want to see it. So I'll set this up here out of the way, and I'll wipe this off later. So I'll go ahead and see if I can get a little bit better shot for you of what we got going on here. Don't know. This is the CPU cooler, or the chipset cooler. Has a fan on it. This is an X58 EVGA motherboard, as you can see. And here's the other cooler. So what I'll do is I'll put these coolers on the other board that I got to replace this one, because it was in storage and they got a little corroded. They need cleaned. These are still shiny, so I'll wipe them off and thermal paste all this stuff anyway. So, but there's that. So another dead. Well, this board's. I'd have to look it up, but they first started making them, I think, in 2008, maybe 2009 or 10, but there's the specs on it. It has an i7 in it. I have a Xeon 6-core that I believe will fit in this as well. It's out of a server, I think. I have to look up the specs. There's certain ones, like the Prescotts or the different ones. But someone, I don't know, I guess if you could desolder some of these larger chips, they might do that and reuse them in something. Who knows, if you have the equipment to do it. But there you have it.